they could do. They have to protect reserve lands, they have to protect this. But the problem is, most of the victims have come out to display what's supposed to be purported legal documents from the physical planning, giving them permission to build on that same piece of land. How do you reconcile that?
Reconcile on both moral and legal grounds. The government is 100% wrong.
Government is wrong?
Completely, 100%.
Okay.
The president is not a technician. He has legal advisors as well. So, if we are confronted with a situation like this, you tell the president the truth. Do you know that government has no authority to intervene in that part of 𝒑𝒊𝒏 because the land was never acquired as mandated by law from the traditional owners? Never.
What do you mean? Government just grab it?
Yes, government just grab it. I wrote an article about it about 4 or 5 years ago. Yes. Then Bubasanyan was the permanent secretary.
Yeah.
Yes. So they came to 𒒑𝒊𝒏, and in his explanation, he said government acquired the land because they told 𝒘𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 of Sukuta, and 𝒘𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 of Sukuta informed the people. There was no document to demonstrate that even 𝒘𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 was contacted about it. But now, even if there was a document, that is not the procedure to acquire land. You notify people in writing that government needs their land for public use. Yes. Go to 𒒑𝒊𝒏 today and see how many senior government officers you will find there.
Yes. It's been said that you have parliamentarians, ministers,
exactly.
permanent secretaries.
Yes. That shouldn't happen. If I'm a minister, I'll not build on land that was not properly.
But how would they have known? If the government said this, you mean government ought to know that you have to acquire the land from the traditional owners in a proper way. So you are talking to, in the first place, government itself's claim of owning that land was illegal.
Completely, it's false. There is no truth to it. Legally, they have no mandate to interfere with 𒒑𝒊𝒏. It's a very sad situation. I'll give you a story. I've been involved in many land cases on those very 𒒑𝒊𝒏 lands. So, the Kabilo members of Kenebari, Sukuta Kenebari, they wrote to the IGP and the Minister of Interior to say that government officials were stealing their lands. You know what the government did? It set up a panel managed by the Inspector General of Police and the Ministry of Lands.
When was it?
This was in 2019.
That's under the present government.
Yes. Then Bubasanyan was the permanent secretary. Yes. So the Inspector General of Police instituted a panel. Now, I came to complain to you. You set up a panel. The report was produced. You refused to give me a copy of the report. But I have a copy of the report. I wrote to the Inspector General of Police to say that if you don't give us this report within 7 days, we'll take you to court. And this letter was written in 2022. They just ignored it. They just ignored it. You know what the report said? The report said it is true. The government did not acquire this land from the citizens of from the members of the Kabilo of Kenebari.
Even the police panel of investigation itself established that government did not acquire this land lawfully from the Kabilos of Kenebari in Sukuta.
Absolutely. But do you know what the report recommended? Okay, those members of the Kabilo protest should be prosecuted for trespass, even though it is true what they said, we did not acquire the land. Yes.
You mean in the same, report,
in the same report,
they established that government did not acquire this land lawfully,
yes,
and again went out ironically to say that those who protest should be prosecuted
for trespass.
for trespass.
Yes. Just imagine this kind of irresponsible behavior. Now, the president may be sitting at the State House, not knowing what...
He doesn't know all this?
No, well, you know, he cannot do all of these things.
So he's not been told about the history.
You have your legal advisors, you have your technicians at the Ministry of Lands, you know, that is the Department of Lands and the Department of Physical Planning. They are the technical departments there. So they have the ministry, and then you have the Attorney General, and then you have the President. So there is a possibility the President was misled. There is a possibility. But if I am the President, and these things happen, I'm going down to the bottom of that matter. You will not be able to fool me. I'll find out what happened.
Yeah, because it's serious.
Yes, this is extremely serious. Now, coming to the law. The law says government must first acquire land before it can do anything about it. But that is inferior legislation. Now I'll give you the constitutional version at section 22. Section 22 said you can forcibly take land only for public use. Forcibly take land only for public use.
Oh, then
go to Salaji.
Maybe that's what the government did then.
No, hold on, Mr. Chairman. You still have to acquire it. You write to the owner, say we need to build a university here. We need to build a hospital here. We need to build a police station here. We need to do whatever here for public use, not private, public. Some of those lands in Salaji are acquired by, you know, I don't know how they acquired it, but senior government officers are on those lands.
As residents.
Yes, as residents. Yes. So this is saying just for public use. If you're going to take my land, you take it compulsorily for public use. Yes. Now, what public use are they going to use these lands for? Have they acquired the land in the first place?
They said they needed to put cemeteries, they needed to put gamtel, they needed to put schools, they needed to put fire station, they needed to put police stations.
That is enough, Mr. Chairman. I can tell you, I could tell you straight away, it's a complete lie. And that lie has been fabricated by the Ministry of Lands. Yes, fabricated by the Ministry of Lands with its technical departments, that is the Department of Lands and the Department of Physical Planning. It's a complete lie. Look, NAWEC is a private institution, a parastatal but private. GAMTA, a private institution. Government has interest in it, but it is not public. In any case, even if it is public, in any case, even if NAWEC is public, you must first acquire the land from the owners of that land.